So the other day I was watching some videos on YouTube, and I came across one where Jazza did a really cool art challenge and he put it on TikTok. I went and found that challenge, and I thought that it would be extra cool if I did it also, but I did it kind of in my own little style. So today we are going to Photoshop something inside of Photoshop with the art challenge that Jazza put up.
Design a creature with the dice. The first roll determines the temperament. 1, evil, 6, good. The second roll is the amount of limbs they have. The third roll is the amount of eyes they have. And the fourth, their skin color. From 1 to 6, they are red, blue, green, yellow, purple, pink. The fifth roll is the hair color using the same order of colors, and then step back and admire your art. What the hell?
Now, I don't know what I'm going to come up with. This is not something that I have ever really done before, but I thought it would be cool to be able to take the idea of creating my own little monster or whatever character comes to mind and put it into Photoshop and make it look kind of real. So let's get going and get rolling. All right, let's roll for temperament. Ooh, a 4. Well, it's a little spicy, so we're gonna put that down. All right, let's roll for number of limbs. 1 limb, so 1 limb, and 6 eyes. 6 whole eyes. All right, skin color 2, so that would be blue skin. And hair color 6 is pink, so pink hair color. All right, so I have to come up with a character that is a temperament of 4, which, you know, just a little spicy. Limbs they have one limb. I need 6 eyes. Skin color is blue, and the hair is pink. Now, I have no idea what to draw here or what to even come up with, so I'm gonna take some time to think about it, but this should be interesting. So I spent some time just sketching some stuff out and seeing what I liked and what I didn't. So I think what I'm going to try and do is draw like a worm type character. And as much as I was trying not to, it kind of reminds me of Oblina from All Real Monsters. But I'm going to run with it. We're going to make it happen because that's what's in my head and I am inspired by that. So let's make it happen. First, I started drawing a shape. I really just wanted to make it look like a worm. I couldn't figure out what kind of worm, so I kept just drawing a lot of different things over and over again and reshaping it, trying to get the shape that I wanted. And in the end, actually went through and reshaped it again like 4 or 5 times. But I had to start somewhere. The arm for this just was something that I wasn't really wanting to put in there. It just looked really good without it. And I didn't want it to have arms, but you know, that's not what the prompt says. It says that I have to have arms. So I put an arm in it. Either way, it will be there. Just know, I think it looks better without it. Now, what could actually be kind of creepy here is the fact that I'm using actual skin to put over the worm. So I am molding like a skin picture around the worm to give it some texture and make it look more real. And I guess really that could be kind of creepy if you really think about it. This is such a ridiculous shape. I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm gonna see it through. I'm gonna finish it. Like I said, it is a weird shape. So what I decided to do was to go through here and just really refine what I was doing, just checking back on the sketch and making sure that it looked like it was supposed to and that I had everything that was actually supposed to be in it. And that might mean making sure that the eyes are all there. The fact that the skin is blue and not white, because I originally, if you see here in the near future, I tried to keep it white and not change it to blue, and because I forgot. So I was just going through and making sure everything was the way that it should be. So the hair for this cute little worm girl is actually really cool because I got these brushes from Jazza actually, and the hair for these brushes, like the ones that they made for hair, is really, really cool, and I think that they're going to be ones that I fall back on quite often. I have a couple different hairbrushes from different people, and I really like the way that this thin hairbrush works, so definitely one I'm keeping in my arsenal. Because I'm not sure if you knew it or not, but hair is one crappy hell of a thing to go through and create, so having brushes for it is amazing. Okay, I am searching for a good monster mouth now. I don't want to use one that's like a cartoon or like an illustrated one like this one, because they won't look like it. I'm trying to make this look as real as possible. So I'm trying to see if there's like one that maybe looks a little bit more real. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Oh, I want to turn this into a picture. Okay, I'm gonna see. Like this might be interesting, but its spiciness level is only like a 4, so this is a bit much. But just want something that looks like, hey, I could eat you, but I probably won't. And I found the perfect mouth, or at least something that will work as the perfect mouth. But I think that it needs some fangs, so I am going to add some in there. However, I only added 2. I could probably have added like a bunch in there and gave it a really, really, really scary mouth, but I didn't do that. I did later on in the edit go through and add some extra things to the mouth to give it a little bit more of a creepy vibe. Alright, this stupid arm. I found an arm on Adobe stock and I added that in, and I tried my hardest to make it look as creepy as possible by giving the fingers points and kind of giving it a claw vibe. I actually went back and edited that hand like 4 or 5 times after I filmed this video because it just wasn't sitting right with me. But I think the final looks just fine. I actually really wanted something to be dripping out of it, maybe like slime or something weird that maybe our little worm friend had found, or maybe like comes out of her. I don't know. I just thought it needed something in the hand, but I didn't actually add anything in there. I can still add something, so if you think something should be in there, let me know below. I also added in a background. I know this wasn't part of the challenge, but I just didn't want her to be hanging out in white paper all by herself. I thought she needed a place to stand or sit, or however I guess that's standing, I'm not really sure. I just wanted her to have atmosphere, so I added a rock below her, gave it grass and a nice background, tried my best to shadow and highlight where she was. You know, there was only so many ways this could have turned out. I'm not angry at the way that it turned out. I think it's actually kind of cute. It's interesting. It's very interesting. let me know if you've done a challenge like this and if you think that you would do this challenge. Again, this was on Jazza's TikTok. You can go find it, you can do it yourself and submit whatever you come up with. So I'm gonna leave this here and call it a day. But I will see you next time, and remember to like and subscribe, and okay, bye.